I know some of you are going to be mad at me for this video, but everything I'm going to say in this video needs to be said. So I've never done this kind of video. Today's video is going to be more conversational. At points, I may raise my voice because that's just how I speak. Today, I want to talk about how to motivate yourself and how to get things done even when you don't feel like it, even when you feel lazy, even when you feel tired, even when you feel like, oh my goodness, I just don't really want to do this. Like, how do you get things done when you're in that state? Hey there, bosses. My name is Jean Ontra. If this is your first time on this channel we talk about freelance business and how you can use it to create more freedom and family time. If that sounds like a cup of tea, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So 5 years ago, I had a little baby. Cute little boy. I was so happy. But within that first week, I found out how much work being a mother was. And I found it out when every 2 hours this little baby I had just had would cry for me for one reason or another. It usually was he wanted to eat, or he needed his diaper changed, or he was too hot, or something was going on that we had to figure out ourselves, right? And it was hard. And to be honest with you, like, if you have talked to any mother on this planet, they will tell you that while they love their child so much, they don't really feel motivated to wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning, body hurting. You know, like, for all my ladies out there who have been through pregnancy, we all know how much our body goes through and how much pain we're feeling when we come out of delivery and everything. And in that, with all of that, you still have to arise and help that little child. Nobody feels motivated. We just want to lay down in bed and go to sleep. Okay, that's the honest truth. But we have to get up and do it, and we get it done anyway. And that is how millions of people on this planet have survived, because their mothers have woken up and helped them. And that same principle applies to anything in life. Whenever you do not feel motivated, whenever you start to ask yourself, you start to say to yourself, I don't feel like it. And a lot of us creatives and freelancers and people who do work for ourselves, we tend to get into that, right? We tend to get into that place where we're like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel motivated. I need to go watch Les Brown so he can tell me his amazing stories. But the truth is that if you have an overarching goal, that wipes a lot of things away. And what's an overarching goal? An overarching goal is your big goal for your life. Like, what is a big goal you're working towards? So for instance, maybe you've been watching me, you've been watching other YouTubers, and you're thinking, hey, this side hustle thing sounds like the biz. I want to do it, and I want to make an extra $10,000 for the rest of the year. Or next year, in the next coming year, I want to make 10K extra. And that means that every single month I need to hit $833 extra. And that means every single day you need to be hitting $30 extra, right? You need to be making $30 every single day to be able to reach that goal. So when you think of that overarching goal, 10K, $833 a month, $30 per day, for simplicity's sake, right? It's maybe around 27, but let's say $30 per day. Then anything that you're doing in your day that doesn't allow you to reach that $30 per day goal somehow needs to go. And I'm not saying you shouldn't relax, I'm not saying you shouldn't rest, but when you have that overarching goal, then every day when you wake up, you need to be doing something towards that goal. Now, somebody like Stephen King, even if you're not into him, he is a very prolific author. He has written a lot of books. But one secret about Stephen King is that he doesn't sit down and just churn out one novel in one night. He takes his time and writes 500 words every single day. And writing 500 words every single day eventually gets him to 70,000 words, 80,000 words that are typically in a novel. And he puts out that novel. So maybe for you, it is, I need to go online and go on Upwork or somewhere and find a client that can pay me $500 this month so I can reach my goal. Maybe you want to be a YouTuber, and that means taking a camera and standing in front of it and getting rid of the jitters and the fears and just speaking to that camera like you're speaking to your best friend. Maybe you want to start a podcast, and that means going to find yourself a really cheap mic from Walmart, sitting at your computer, downloading Audacity, and just speaking into it. And one of the things that really helps us get over that hump of I don't feel motivated and I don't feel like it is you need to let go of that standard of perfection and really embrace imperfection. If you look at your favorite actors, just think of any one of your favorite actors. They have been in some really bomb TV shows or some really bomb movies, and then they have been in some very like, why did they even do that movie, right? and we all encounter that. Even the most talented ones of us do get into that creative funk, and it's okay. We all get into it, but the point is to power through it and get through it. Now, I'm not saying that if you're depressed and if you're undergoing depression, once again, guys, if you're depressed, you need to go see somebody to talk to. Like, seriously, you need to go and talk to somebody so that they can help you. But if you're somebody that really wants to get things done, I want you to think of your overarching goal. And if you don't have an overarching goal, then maybe from today, I want you to sit down and write, what is my overarching goal for my life? Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to be a YouTuber? Do I want to be a writer? Do I want to be a productive freelancer? What do I need to do? And what does that mean for me on a daily basis? Like Stephen King and his 500 words. What is that? What are your 500 words? Like, what do you need to be doing every single day to be able to get to that place where you want to be? And I think that for a mother, right? For a mother, the overarching goal is I need to keep my child alive, And so when you have that overarching goal, you will wake up at 2 a.m. You will wake up at 1 a.m. You will stay up all night if need be, because that child needs you and you need to keep that child alive. So I want you to think about that. Think about an overarching goal and think about, okay, how can I break this up into daily activities or daily actions that I take to help me to reach the overarching goal?